Good morning, Bitcoiners. How are you? Welcome to Bitcoin for Mere Mortals, the channel where we're going to talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, technology, and the future. Bitcoin for Mere Mortals is also a book that I have published in Amazon, and you can find it there. This is not financial advice, of course. This is entertainment and education. Okay, so let's have a look at the markets. What's going on today? Thanksgiving Day. Oh my God, time flies, right? We got BTC is looking like it's trying to recover from this week. It's 1.3% up today. We'll see about that. I still think that until Monday, I expect that in Monday everything will pick up, because this week is kind of funny week with all the bank holidays and Black Friday, Thanksgiving, all that. Everything else is slightly flat as well. Binance Coin is doing well, 4.5%, and here we got Avalanche is recovering a little bit from yesterday. Mana is doing very well, 26%. That's very good. Algorand is down almost 4%. That's an opportunity for buy the dip. Axie Infinity is not doing as well as it did before. Like Axie was very popular a month ago, but now all the spotlight is gone for Decentraland, Sand, Gala, and all those. Elrond is a bit down today, but I'm sure it's nothing. 6%. Sandbox 20% up today. My God, this is good. What else we got here? Phantom 10% up. Very good. Gala, my God, 73%. This is every single day. But Gala has done 274,000% this year. That's a lot. Engine is doing well as well. So that's what we have. Still not recovering properly. Still flat. Still moving sideways. But eventually we'll pick up. I think this weekend or maybe Monday we will see good news. Let's have a look at what happened in the news. Morgan Stanley increased exposure to Bitcoin, held 300 million in grayscale shares. So Morgan Stanley, one of the biggest banks in the world, has already bought Bitcoin and is buying even more, 300 million. I mean, they don't buy Bitcoin directly because problems with regulations and this and that. But they buy shares in Grayscale, which is a fund that owns only Bitcoin. So there you go. This is as good as owning Bitcoin. So I remind you that not long ago, banks were saying that Bitcoin was a scam, was a Ponzi scheme, to stay away from it. It was recommending all the customers not to buy Bitcoin, and now they are spending 300 millions every month in Bitcoin. So there you go. Banks, Bitcoin 1, banks 0. That's what I say. Another thing, Ethereum, which is it's got a market cap or a total market supply of around is not limited like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is limited to 21 million, and that's it. But Ethereum has like in a way you could say unlimited market cap, but that's not really realistic. They always try to manage. They try to keep the the total supply of Ethereum around 100 million. Sometimes it goes 120 million, 110 millions, whatever. But it's like in the area, no? So, but with the implementation, a few months ago, they did an implementation in the protocol called EIP 1559, and with that implementation, they're burning ETH in order to keep the supply lower. And some days Ethereum becomes deflationary because more Ethereum is burned than the Ethereum that is mined. Other days is inflationary, slightly inflationary. So yeah, basically, if you hold Ethereum, you want the burning to carry on. And this piece of news is that already 1 million ETH has been burned. That's quite a lot. 1 million is a lot of money. $4,000 a piece, $4,000 a piece. So it's a lot of money. So there you go. That's good for that should be a good bullish. This news should be bullish for the price of ETH. And today we're going to talk about CBDCs. There was the Bank of Japan today decided to look into releasing the digital yuan. The digital yuan is like is a CBDC, is a central bank digital currency. In response to Bitcoin, all central banks, all the big ones like European, Federal Reserves, Japan, China, all that, they are trying to compete. They are really scared of the competition that's coming from Bitcoin, and they are trying to react to that. And they are going to release their own digital currency. These digital currencies will be centralized and will be completely digital, completely no in paper form, and it could be in the blockchain. Some people think that this might be the end of Bitcoin, because who is going to buy Bitcoin if we have digital dollar or digital euros or digital yen? Well, it's quite the opposite, actually. Let me tell you why. Digital currencies are a tool for the government to spy on you and to control citizens. How is this? When they release digital currencies, you will be paid, your salary will be paid in digital currencies. It will be sent from the central database in Brussels or in Washington or whatever. It will be sent straight to your phone here, and that means that they will control. They will have 100% control of your money, and they will know exactly where you spend your money. This gives too much power to governments, and they could implement like a social credit score, like they are doing in China. So let's say if you're a smoker, they could decide that they're not going to pay you. They're going to freeze your money in your wallet, because until you quit smoking, because they have decided that smoking is not good for you. If you eat red meat, same thing. If you don't refuse to get vaccinated, same thing. So they will know where you're spending your money, and they will be able to control and stop you from spending money there. They could stop you from buying beer because they have decided that beer is not good for you. Things like that. So basically, most people are going to try to not to avoid using the CBDCs altogether. It's going to be quite difficult to avoid completely, but at least you should be able to have some of your money in a different currency like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or something that is decentralized, that is not controlled by the government. Because if all your money is in digital euros or digital dollars, you're fucked, basically. Simple as that. So the moment CBDCs are released, citizens are gonna flock. They're gonna go and buy even more Bitcoin, because Bitcoin would be like the freedom coin, the coin that the government cannot control. Now with fiat money, we still got cash, we still got this. This is quite good in a way, because this is anonymous. This is actually the only form of anonymous money there is. But the moment you're forced to only use digital euros or digital dollars, there's no privacy anymore. They will know everything about you, and they not only that, they can control everything in your pocket. They can freeze your funds in your phone. In China, for example, in the algorithm, there is in the protocol is written that the digital yuan has an expire date, meaning you earn your salary in yuans. If you don't spend your money within 3 months, it's gone forever, and things like that could happen. So basically, CBDCs are quite bullish for Bitcoin. First, because they acknowledge that cryptocurrencies are a better form of money. Second, because they are afraid of the competition. They are acknowledging that Bitcoin is competition. And third, because people will refuse to use digital currencies like CBDCs. Anyway, this is an article I wrote a few months ago. It's in Medium, if you want to read, and I talk about this a little bit with a bit more depth. Is this thing. Another thing, the real threat for CBDCs is not Bitcoin. It's actually banks, it's commercial banks, because at the moment the way the system works now is let's say Federal Reserves prints money. This money is sent either physically or digitally, is sent to the banks, and the banks distribute it amongst the population, the companies, and whatever. So banks are now the middleman between you can say, the government and the citizens and the final users. When we have fully implemented CBDCs, there's no need for banks. There's no need for middleman. The money goes straight from the Federal Reserves for the Central European Bank to your phone. There's no need for a middleman to take a cut. There's no point. Same say with Netflix. You don't need a video rental store. What for? Netflix is producing the videos and it's sending it to your phone or to your TV directly. This is what technology does for you. Technology and digital technology aims to get rid of the middleman, and the middleman are the banks. So I'm very bearish about banks. Banks are starting to worry, not only because cryptocurrencies, not only because of Bitcoin, but because of CBDCs. CBDCs are a big problem for banks. And the answer to this is no. CBDC is not a Bitcoin killer. The answer is CBDC is a bank killer. Okay. Let me tell you what is a killer. Bitcoin is a killer of the IMF, the International Monetary Fund. Here we have Bukele, the president of El Salvador, and he actually said he actually refused loans coming from the IMF because he doesn't need it anymore, because he has Bitcoin. He can get funding from Bitcoin instead of funding from a bank that is always trying to extract wealth from poor countries and give it to big companies and big banks in wealthy countries. That's all I got today. Thank you for watching. Remember to do all the things down there: subscribe, push the notification, comment and share. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye now.